today I have an arms and abs workout for you. All you need is a set of mini loop bands. So grab your bands and let's get started. We've got 8 circuits to get through today, and we've got 2 exercises per circuit, and we're going to alternate between the 2. Sometimes I'm going to modify to make it a little harder, and other times I'm not. So be ready to light a fire in your belly. Let's get started, guys. All right, guys, our first exercise is going to kind of serve as our warm-up. So what I'm going to do is sit down, legs out long in front of me, sit up nice and tall, and I'm just going to practice rounding the spine, rolling those shoulders forward, and then sitting up tall, and then sitting those shoulder blades back down into my back pockets. Here we go. So I round forward, pull the abs in, and then retract the shoulders, pull those shoulder blades back and down. Again, rolling forward, and then rolling them back and down. Pull those abs in, sitting up nice and tall. If you're having trouble, maybe your hamstrings aren't as flexible, you can always add a slight bend in that knee if you need it. So round it forward, retract, sitting up nice and tall, pulling those abs in, belly button to spine. Roll it in, using all those postural muscles. Last 3, 2, and rest. Awesome. I'm going to take a band. I'm going to go with a heavy band. No, I'm not. I'm going to go with a medium. I'm going to put it around my shoes. What I'm gonna do is come all the way down, shoot those legs in the air, arms back and behind, open, crunch, back in, close, open, crunch. Nice, we know it now. Let's push a little harder. So spread those legs, crunch it through. Big crunch. You might even feel the outside of those thighs. Abs are pulling in, lower back plastered to the mat the entire time. Almost done here, guys. We got about 10 seconds. Big crunch, make it count. Last 3, 2, rest. All right, grab that band. We are going to put it back around those wrists, and this time I'm going to add a row. So I'm going to round, sit up tall, I'm going to row it back. Here we go. So press forward, round, retract, and row. Good. Round, retract, and row. You're feeling warm now. Might even have a little burn in those legs. Moving slightly faster than I was before. We're just about halfway here. Make sure those shoulders are back down in place before you row. So rounding forward, pulling them back, and row. We're really just trying to get the body ready to work. Last 3, 2, and rest. Good, let's put that band back around the shoes. We spread them and crunch, except this time I'm also going to add a tap down with the feet. So I spread, crunch, and then I'm going to tap those feet down. Good, up, crunch. Stay resisting that band the entire time. Lower back stays on the mat the whole time. Extend them up, crunch. You should feel those lower part of your abs start to burn, especially on that descent when those heels tap the ground. 5 more seconds here. Keep spreading that band. Rest. Nice job, you guys. We're moving on. All right, guys, this next exercise is a skull crusher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab with the palm of my hand, and I'm going to put it, I'm going to like literally lodge my hand behind my back here. I'm gonna lay down and grab the band with my hand here. So it looks like this. Lodge those fingers under there. I'm gonna press up into a bridge and I'm going to extend from the elbow. You might get a little shake there. We are going in 10 seconds, so get yourself situated. Again, this is back and behind. I'm just lodging it under there so I can extend from there. We go in 3. Here we go. Squeeze those glutes, and now you're really just trying to use that tricep to extend that arm. Try to get it nice and straight. Squeezing those glutes, pulling that pubic bone towards your nose, engaging the abs. Make this a total body exercise. Your tricep should start burning by now. Mine is. Extend and down. Remember that elbow is over your shoulder and you are just hinging from the elbow, so the tricep is doing that work. Oh my gosh, it is burning. Last 5, 3, 2, rest. Ooh, okay, next exercise, I'm gonna take a lighter band and I'm going to do a twist and roll. So it's right here, and I'm just gonna roll, twist, tap an elbow, come up, sit up tall. Here we go. Other side. Twist and tap, up. Twist and tap. Oh my gosh, there's a mosquito in here, and it's looking at me. It just landed on my leg. Keep going. Ah, sorry. I'm like mosquito magnet. Twist and roll. It's back. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna be hitting myself the entire time in here. I'm gonna catch it after this circuit. I'm gonna kill it. Almost done, guys. You've got about 10 seconds. Abs on fire. Unless, of course, you had to take a little break to kill a mosquito, which is understandable. Last 2, and rest. Beautiful. Let's do that skull crusher on the other side. So remember, we put it back and behind, and we extend from bridge in 3. Here we go. Up. Squeezing those glutes. You can, to make it harder, you can always come lower on that band, so closer to the anchor point. Who's shaking? Is this making anybody else shake? Remember, it's just coming from that hinge in the elbow, nowhere else. Elbow is directly over the shoulder, and your hand comes down right beside your ear with each rep. I cannot see the timer. Yes, I can. We are almost done. You've got about 10 seconds. Breathing here, slow and controlled. And rest. All right, grabbing that light band again, or you could stick with a medium band, whatever works for you. We twist and roll it down, except for at the top, this time I'm gonna add like a lat pull down right here. Here we go. So we go double, single with a twist, up, double, single with a twist. My arms are already on fire. Double and single with a twist and roll, tap the elbow. We are just about halfway here. No sign of the mosquito yet. Oh, there he is. She, I believe it's the females that bite. Pregnant females. Is that a myth? Am I making things up right now? It's because my arms are on fire and my abs. 2, rest, new circuit. All right, guys, next exercise is a seated bicep curl. What I'm gonna do is pick a foot and pick a leg, or what is this? An arm, not a leg. And I'm gonna float that foot, engage the abs, and I'm gonna curl right here. We got this. We go in 10 seconds. So remember which arm and which leg you're doing first. I know I got bit. I was unsuccessful in my mosquito hunt. All right, float that foot, pull the abs in, curl. If you want, you can play with a regular curl here, or you can rotate that palm to face sideways, right? And you can hammer curl. Find what feels best for you, what feels best on your shoulder. Don't let that arm pull forward. Keep that shoulder back and down. My bicep is burning. Curling it in. You've got 15 seconds left here. Even my hip flexor is feeling it. Pull those abs in. They are engaged. They're protecting your back. 5, 3, and rest. Good. We're gonna do a bicycle crunch. So we're gonna keep that band around those shoes. And I'm gonna alternate pulling a knee to the opposite elbow right here. Just pulling and switching. We go into, here we go. Abs are pulled in. We want them to train pulled in, not pushing out, not doming out. So pull them in, be aware, gaze down at them, feel them if you need to. Don't forget to breathe. It is really easy to hold your breath during ab exercises, so be aware and really try to twist elbow to knee, elbow to knee. 10 more seconds here. 5. How are those abs? 2. Rest. All right, let's go opposite shoe and arm here. Float that foot when you're ready. Got me. It got me, guys. Curling. Oh my gosh, I see it. Curling here. Oh my gosh. I hit it. That is going to be the entire workout for me today, is battling the mosquito. I think I have one other video where I'm battling a mosquito the whole time. Let me know if you've done it. Curling here. Gotta adjust my band. There we go. 15 seconds left. 10. 5. Pulling the abs in. 3. And rest. All right, we're going back to that bicycle crunch, except this time I'm gonna press those legs out to give myself a little more room. So instead of just going straight here, I'm gonna rotate, really resist the band every step of the way. Here we go. Pushing those legs out to the side and twist elbow to knee. So I'm resisting that band every way. The legs are kind of going like that. Try to keep those elbows out of your field of vision so you're not doing this, right? Open them up, open the chest, pull those abs in. Just a reminder to breathe. Abs on fire. 15. 10. 5. Oh my gosh. 2. Rest. New circuit, my friends. All right, guys, next exercise is a push-up with a band around our wrists. So we're going to be resisting that band the entire time. I'm going to do this push-up off my knees because it is 45 seconds and I want to survive the rest of this workout as I'm hunting for this mosquito. All right, so grip the floor with those hands, press into that thumb in that pinky, and then drop the hips so the elbows are directly over wrists. And in 3, 2, 1, we drop it down. So down and up. If you're on a mat here, I want you to think your ring finger and your pinky finger are going to be off the mat. That's about how wide you should be. The elbows come out to the side and slightly back at an angle. So they're not coming straight out to the sides. They're back and at an angle. Pull from that chest. I want you to be aware of not dropping your head here. So retract the chin, Spine stays in alignment, and you drop that chest to the floor. 8 seconds left. Chest on fire. 3. And rest. Good. All right, I'm gonna take the same band and put it around my shoes. What I'm gonna do is crunch one knee to elbow here, right here, and then I'm gonna pike it up. So I roll onto my butt cheek and pike it up. Then elbow to knee, pike, elbow to knee, roll, pike. Really use those obliques. Might even have that quad talking to you, hip flexor. Maybe because my legs are sore. 15 seconds. 10, 5, 3, 2, and rest. Good. We're going to do those push-ups again, except I'm going to give you the opportunity to make it a little harder. So around the wrists, we'll alternate between a full push-up and a kneeling push-up. So we're here, kneeling, up, lift those knees off the ground, push up here. Pull those abs in. Again, from the knees, up. If you guys want to, you can stay up the entire time. Finding the version that works best for you today. Got about 15 seconds left. 7, 3, and rest. All right, so now we do that banded knee pull to pike. On the other side, band goes around the shoes. We get ready. Here we go. Pull that knee in, roll onto that butt cheek, pike it up. Knee comes in, we roll and pike. Beautiful job, you guys. Knee pull, use that oblique. After this, we are officially halfway through. And as expected, my arms are already so tired. Bands are just killer. And my abs as well. 3. Rest. New circuit, guys. All right, next exercise. What I'm gonna do is put that band around the shoes again. I'm gonna bring myself into like a boat pose with the knees bent. And I'm gonna do a face pull here, which means I'm literally going to pull this to like my chin, the band to my chin. So from here, I pull it in. My shoulders are down out of my ears. I'm gonna feel this in my upper back and the back part of my shoulder, the rear delts. We go in 3, so go ahead and get up. Sit up nice and tall, pull the belly button in, and then pull. Pulling it to chin level about. So abs are pulled in. We're sitting strong in that boat pose. If you're struggling here, you can bring those heels down and do it right here. You're not gonna be able to get as much range out of it, but you can modify. Think upper back, back of the shoulders, 10 seconds. As I get more and more tired, my pull is more like under my chin. 2, and rest. Good, I'm gonna keep that band around my shoes. What I'm gonna do is just roll back up, and extend one leg. This is gonna feel good. We go in 3. Here we go. I roll it back, up, extend. Good. Again, back, up, other leg. Now, if you need to hold on to those knees, you can do it from there. And if you need to modify further, you can come here, roll it back, and then you can put those hands back and down and roll from there. Find the version that works best for you today. Hardest version would be no hands. Abs pulled in tight. I like this. My abs are on fire. Wait till you try the modified version of it. The modified, harder version of it. Okay, we are going back to that boat pose with a face pull. We go in 5. Here we go. Up, sitting nice and tall. Pull it back. Pull those abs in. Knees are at like a 90-degree angle. Woo, I'm falling. Have to concentrate. Guys, the mosquito hasn't been around in a while. I think maybe it's got its fill because it definitely bit my ankle. We've got about 15 seconds left here. Eight seconds. Upper back on fire. Back of the shoulders. Rest. All right, so we're gonna roll back again, but this time instead of well, you can stick with shooting that leg out in front. This time I'm gonna bring that knee to my chest while I'm back and down, just for funsies. So I roll back and I pull here, roll it up. Back, pull here, roll it up. So I shoot one leg to the ceiling while I pull the other back. I'm using my abs for this. And I kind of love it. But now my abs are on fire. And I love it even more, but I also hate it. Abs pulled in, guys. Too much momentum, I'm realizing, is making me kind of overshoot it. So find that happy place. 5 seconds. Oh my gosh. Rest. Ooh, shake it out. New circuit. All right, you guys, next exercise is a kneeling tricep extension. So what I'm going to do is hold it in one hand here, and it'll go, so we're literally just like this. And what I'm going to do is hold it right above my armpit. And as I extend the arm down, I'm also going to sit down into my heels and come up. So in 10 seconds, we start with that extension. If you need to make it harder, you can grab closer to where you're holding it here. Easier, down at the bottom of that loop. Here we go. And up. Squeeze the glutes, pull the abs in. So I'm just hinging flat back as I press that arm back and away from me. This is triceps. You should feel this in the back of that arm. 20 more seconds left here. Back of the arm is on fire, right? Mine is. 10. 5. Oof. Rest. Good. I'm going to take a light band or an extra light band. Bring myself to half kneeling. Pick a side, any side. That point that foot away from you. I'm going to grab the band from here. I'm going to rotate up, pulling those abs in. Up. So this is all rotation. So I'm kind of coming at an angle down toward my shoe, up and away. Pull the abs in. This one is not a burner for for those abs, but it is super functional and you will benefit from it. All the rotation. Slight bend in those elbows. My shoulders are still back and down. I'm pressing my knee outward so it doesn't collapse and travel with me this way, right? And rest. All right, let's do those triceps on the other side. So hold it the same way you held for the last round. And in 3, we extend. Here we go. Sink it down and extend. Good. Make sure you're exhaling on that hardest part. Inhale as you come up. Exhale on the way down. And that goes for any exercise, guys. You always want to exhale on the hardest part. We start holding our breath when we start lifting really heavy weight, but that is not what's happening today. And in fact, I'm not going to tell you to do that ever unless you're training with me in person and we're lifting heavy, heavy stuff. 5. Triceps on fire. Rest. Grab that band. Goes around the opposite shoe this time. Open up that stance and we rotate in 5. Here we go. One corner to the other. Ooh, this hip is tight. Try to rotate as much as you can. That power comes from the core, not the arms. You got under 30 seconds here. Hold those abs in. This side is actually burning my abs. I am stronger in the other direction. This is my non-dominant stance here. So I am feeling it. 5. Got to pull those abs in. Rest, new circuit. All right, my friends, next exercise is a concentration curl. So what I'm gonna do is put the band around one shoe. I'm actually gonna start on my weaker side. And I'm gonna curl with this hand. I'm gonna stick that elbow right into my thigh here, lean over into it, and just curl right here. It's concentration curl. Your elbow's gonna dig into that quad. We go in 10 seconds. So get yourself set up. And in 5, so I'm leaning over slightly, pressing that elbow into that quad, curling up here. This is a concentration curl. I want all that work coming from that bicep right here. Abs are engaged, pulling in nice and tight. I'm not dropping my head, retracting that chin. I'm staying tall but hinged slightly. Long spine, flat back. 15. A little massage of your hand here too. 8 seconds. How's that bicep? 3. And rest. I'm gonna keep that band around the shoe and I'm gonna double it up, just like you're putting in a hair tie. I'm gonna grab one portion of it, bring in the opposite fingertips back and behind the head, and I'm just gonna slide down and up. Down, pull the abs in, up. Obliques, obliques, down and up. We got this. Down and up, pull those abs in. Brace yourself like I'm gonna come punch you in the stomach. Bend as far as you can in each direction. Obliques on fire. 15. 10. Woo! Feeling it now. 5, 3, 2, rest. All right, it goes around the opposite shoe, we start with that concentration curl. So right here, pull the abs in, elbow to quad. Here we go. Curl it, hey. Curl it up and down. So far my bands have been super cooperative. Happy about that. Curl it up and down. Elbow giving your quad a little massage. 20 seconds. Abs are pulled in. Anyone else sweaty? I'm sweaty. And we haven't even stood up. 10. 5, 3, 2, rest. All right, double it up. Grab it. We're gonna slide down and up. We go in 3, 2, here we go. Slide down, big bend the opposite way. Down and up. We're bending with the side of our body. So we're thinking obliques, all those stabilizer muscles through the spine as well, and pulling in those abs, right? 20 more seconds here. Then we have 1 circuit left. And it's a doozy. 10 seconds. But we still don't have to stand up. There's like comfort in that for me today. 3, 2, rest. Last circuit, let's go. All right guys, last circuit. We are starting with an angled push-up. So we're gonna go from 2 angles. We're gonna do 1 push-up right here, and then the other push-up here. So we're just gonna alternate moving those hands, right? So we're staggered here, and then we will switch, and do it there. It is gonna burn. I'm gonna stay from my knees. You guys are welcome to do whatever version you like. We go in 5 seconds. 3. Here we go. So tuck that pelvis, squeeze the abs, squeeze the bum. No Instagram butts sticking out. Tuck it. Pull those abs in. You're in a constant crunch. Switch. Resisting that band with every rep. Chest on fire. Wow. We're almost done. We've got about 10 seconds left here. Three, 2, rest. I'm gonna take my heavy band for this one, and I'm gonna put it around just above the knees. I'm gonna recline myself down right here, and I'm gonna tap narrow, medium, and wide, and then medium, and then narrow. So I'm just bouncing through each move. I've got my abs pulled in nice and tight. You should be starting to feel it right around now. Consciously pull the abs in. Medium, wide. Oh my gosh. If you're starting to feel this in that back, you can come from here, tap, tap, tap. Sometimes that reclined position can aggravate people with low back problems. You do the version that works for you. Good. I'm going to keep that on. I'm going back to that multi-angle push-up with the band around my wrists. 2. Here we go. Push up. Switch. Push up. Switch, push up. Pulling those abs in. You're in a little itty bitty crunch, making sure you're not dropping that head. You're retracting the chin. Flat back. Pubic bone tucks in, pulls towards your nose. We are almost done. Switch, switch. We're almost done with this whole entire workout. My chest is on fire. All right, ditch that band. I kept this one on. So now we're gonna go to that triple tap, except when I'm in center this time, I'm gonna crunch up. So here, I'm gonna crunch up, narrow, medium, wide, medium, narrow, roll it down, roll it up, narrow, medium, wide, medium, narrow, roll down, roll it up. It is burning, abs pulled in. You know what you're doing now. Roll down, roll up. Keep going, guys. We are almost done with this whole workout. Whose abs are on fire? Almost done. Yes. Whew. Amazing job, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that little fiery arms and ab circuit. If you are doing another workout after this, go ahead and head over there now. And if you want to, stick around with me. We're just going to stretch it out a little. So let's come on down onto our stomach. I'm going to bring the hands to the base of the rib cage, and I'm going to press it up and just enjoy that stretch through the front of my abs, front of the neck. And we're going to come down again. This time we're going to come up and look over one shoulder. Beautiful. Enjoy it. Breathe here. Be proud of yourself for finishing this workout. Down, over the other shoulder, up. Ooh, that side is tight. Breathe here. And down. And come all the way up. Press it into a child's pose here. I never got the mosquito, but it never came back. So I guess we're good. Good, we're gonna come into like all fours. Take one hand and kind of thread the needle through here and just relax into it, stretch through the back of that arm. We'll do the same thing on the other side in a few seconds. All right, go ahead, other side, thread it through. Move around in that till you find that stretch that you need. And let's go ahead and bring it back to a child's pose. And then we're gonna bring the palms of the hands together and get a nice stretch through those triceps. Because the triceps were on fire today. Good, roll it up. If you've got a wall or something you can press your hand against, do that now. I'm gonna press it against the wall and just turn away from my hand here, turn away from the wall. So I'm feeling this stretch all through my chest. Breathing here. Today is Sunday for me. I'm filming this on a Sunday, so it was like arms and abs on the mat was everything I needed. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Pressing that palm into the wall or whatever you've got handy and turning myself away from it, stretching through that chest. I'm gonna gaze off in the opposite direction as well. Breathe. All right, let's come all the way down, lay on our back. I'm gonna bring one knee up and across and then let it fall to one side, and I'm gonna gaze now off in the opposite direction. little spinal twist. Take a few deep breaths here, and like with every exhale, just kind of sink deeper, relax deeper into the stretch. Trying to keep that opposite shoulder on the ground. I like to commission this hand to kind of deepen the stretch. I'm not forcing into it, but I'm just kind of deepening it, gently pressing. Good, let's go to the other side. Rolling through center, slowly. Bring that knee off to the other side, and I'm gazing in the opposite direction. Keeping that opposite shoulder, the upper back on the mat. With every exhale, relax into it a little more. I like to spend 5 deep breaths in a stretch when I'm stretching on my own. But when you guys are here, I just talk the entire time. All right, guys, go ahead, stretch it out. Total body stretch. Grow a few inches. Few deep breaths here, and you can chill out here as long as you can. I'll leave you here, okay? So make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up when you get a chance. Make sure you're subscribed, and I love you guys, and I will see you next time.